Hello and welcome. I am Zerbraxi, taking a look at the Queensdale jumping puzzle that is, well, of course, located here in Queensdale. Here's a quick shot of the map. Go ahead here. It's the bottom, so basically the southeastern portion of the human starting zone. You can see quickly how to get there. There's a nice skill point here, a nice event, and you're going to go down here into the Demongrub Pits. That's where we're located. Now, these grubs here, thankfully, don't attack you. So as you walk into this cave, your first inclination is to, okay, here we go. We're going to go over the rock and jump right over here. But no, that is not what you do. You tell that rock no, and you quickly go over here. A nice little sneaky area right here, which you would never guess. And you kind of jump off to the side here, and you jump down onto this lip right below, just like that. And this is where the actual jumping puzzle is. The other one is totally just a tease. So as you come in here, you're going to have some cave bats that are here to fight you. You're going to have to fend these off. Now, all of these mobs in here are level 16, so keep that in the back of your mind whenever you are ready to come into this area. It pretty much, if you're near the end of Queensdale, like if you're almost done with the zone, and you've pretty much done all the events and such, then odds are you can come in here and have no problem, because by that point, you're probably 14 or 15 anyway. So, we're going to go ahead and jump off of this little wooden board here. Coming up to this rock. Going to make the jump there. Nice little simple one. This one actually isn't too bad. Well, until we get to the end. Now, over there are the more shadow basilisks and cave bats. They serve no purpose. They are there purely to confuse you. Anything that's over there, it doesn't matter. Because you're looking to go to the end, right? You're looking to get the loot. You're looking to get the treasure chest and get some epic blues, because that seems to be like what you get on every one of them is blues. So we'll continuing on this jumping puzzle. I don't know where that is. So we're gonna jump right over here. You can see the platforms get a little bit smaller and a little bit trickier jumps, as that one you can just barely make it right up there. Head off to the left here, and you can skip that one over here. Just jump right over to this big ledge. You can kind of see that they did a decent job of marking with obviously torches and such. So here we go. I'm gonna fight some of these guys. Almost dodge off the edge, and these guys are pretty easy to kill. They don't do much damage. They take a lot, but yet they'll constantly just go into the shadows there and try to be super clever. But you don't let them do that. You realize, no, I want my loot. I want all my chest items, and I'm killing these guys. I don't know why. Because as you'll see, you can just totally bypass them. I just decided, wouldn't it be nice if we just killed everything that was here, because I let all those other cave bats and all those other guys live over to the other side. So let's continue our quest for genocide and destroy these mobs. Get a nice knockdown there. Get some XP. This guy doesn't stand a chance. I teleport right in, waste no time. He teleports away, disappears. Totally like a thief. I continue to just wham on him. No problem at all. You actually get some bonus XP. And then I realize I'm an idiot. I could have just turned right around, continued through this path over here, which I probably only had to fight the one at most. But you go through this little tunnel, this little cave, going through these grubs. And into here, we enter the final chamber. The final chamber, by yourself, is incredibly obnoxious. It is annoying. It is frustrating. It's actually not that bad. I'm just a little bit of a wuss, and totally was not expecting this. I kind of did it by myself, thinking, oh, I can do this, no problem. And you walk in here, and there's like 3 veteran mobs, which are basically your elites, and suddenly realizing, yeah, these guys hit incredibly hard, and are incredibly difficult because you also have 2 adds, and they do those binding chains on you, so you cannot move. So you cannot move, you cannot dodge, you cannot do any action, nothing. So I see a veteran chromatic ooze, and I just, in my head, go, you've got to be kidding me. Are you, like, why? Like, I see the chest right there. It's right there. They're throwing fire at me. I'm ready to take them. I'm ready to take on all of these oozes, commit ooze genocide, put them in camps. I'm ready to take them. And yet, that chest is just staring at me. Like, ugh. So I'm trying to be super clever here, trying to make it through, weed myself in, pull these guys one by one, and not realizing yet these things eventually are going to have a respawn timer, and it's going to end up proving difficult when, you know, suddenly 3 of them spawn on top of me. I'm getting bonus XP all through here, which is very nice. So I'm kind of see if I can weedle off to the side here. You know, no problem. No problem. I can get through here as long as I'm super clever. The veteran mobs, I'm not going to aggro them because I'm still super far away. I can still make it over there. Like, there's the chest, and there I see, yeah, it's a lot of fire. I get stuck by the chains, kind of freak out a little bit. There's the veteran, just kind of running. There's 2 of them. Ow, they hit hard, as you can see. So I decided to take a step back, come back into this cave, and restart the process, because now, there they are. Things are respawning. I'm just like, I'm fed up with it. So go ahead, we'll quickly clear these guys out. Now, thankfully, the sword, actually, the chain ends up finishing up very nicely with a nice blast of AoE damage there. So you can really just take on, 2 or 3 mobs at a given moment with the sword on a guardian, and it's no problem. Also, you have your teleport, which does blindness to anything where you land, and that's just awesome. So I'm trying to see where I can go. When I see to the left, there's an area. I'm trying to see if I can go up. Yes, there's a ramp. I can go up. I was like, no, there has to be a way out. So ensues me trying to be incredibly clever here now. Here's a veteran mob. I'm trying to see if I can kill these tiny oozes. That mob just does so much damage, though. And I'm not dodging like an idiot. It seems to be a common theme with the beta is me not dodging. So I try to knock them back, give myself some time, do some AoE damage, kill the tiny ooze, think I can take this veteran chromatic ooze. So I try to fight him off. I think I can do this, no problem. I'm trying to strafe around him, trying to keep up blind when he can hit me, but he's not being able to do any damage. I'm feeling pretty confident. I mean, I got the heals off. I thought I dodged that. I do take a little bit of damage, no problem. I do that. It was a really dumb idea. He misses. I could keep the blinds up. I get the knockdown right there. I'm blowing everything. I switched to the greatsword. I realized I'm going to need some more damage. I'm out of cooldowns. He is now starting to hit me. I'm trying to do as much damage as I possibly can. I have him bound in those chains, hoping that my AoE range will finally hit him. I jump. I leap up to this platform and realize, oh, hey, that's actually a pretty decent idea. So he ends up resetting, and now I'm a little frustrated because I thought I was just being able to finish him, but I couldn't. So aggravating, so I pull again, thinking this time, oh, I'll just be super clever. And now I can utilize this. Hopefully if they don't path, then I can just kind of glitch them out. See maybe if I can get a couple hits in now, separate them, attack them one by one. I got these chains on me. I'm stuck again. Fighting off this tiny ooze, no problem. I got him. Getting the blind. Beating him down. Here comes the other oozes again. There's the veteran. Such a long process. Now, the payoff for this, to be quite honest, is incredibly disappointing, because when I finally realize how easy it would have been to get this chest, it's incredibly aggravating, and it kind of makes me sad, but I did not want to die. I wanted to do this 100% legit, but I realized, okay, here's the exit, and it offers me a very convenient way to jump down and land in the water and totally miss the ledge like a complete idiot. So as I try to run back up here for take 2, then I get up here, I make the jump, thank God, and realize that chest is just so close. If I can just make it to the other side, then quite easily I can jump down, grab the chest, and book it. Duh. Why didn't I think of that the first time? I'll tell you why. 'Cause I'm trying to do everything so complicated all the time. I totally dodged over to the other ledge. Perfect. So here we go, the moment of truth. You get the chest, boom. You open up the chest, get the achievement, get the loot, get caught in chains, be about to die, Get the dodge. Come on, there it goes. The dodge is going off. I'm running out. The dungeon's over. I'm thinking I can do this. I can make it out. No problem. Running out. Caught in chains again. These oozes just want me. That other veteran is staying over to the side. No problem. Here I am running up the ramp. Get off to the side. Want to collect my loot, but I'm saying F the loot. I need to get out of here and live. And there we go. That is the end of the Demongrub Pits. The Queensdale jumping puzzle is in the southeastern part of the zone. That is it. You get the chance to get your items. Hope you enjoyed this. More jumping puzzles and other Guild Wars 2 videos as I fall down. Try to get my loot, which I realize is in my inventory later because sometimes I'm just a tard. I'll see you guys next time.